Right, this is Andrew with Jodo Home Inspection. We are doing a sewer scope here in South Jordan. We're at 3951 West Sage Blossom Way. We have the camera pushed out 70 feet to the city connection, and now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a good connection there. This is plastic pipe. It looks like PVC, which is what they use on most new construction. The thing I noticed with this one is there's a little more buildup than what I might expect on only a 10-year-old line. It's not the worst, but you want to avoid putting wet wipes down the line where they could get stuck, and you want to avoid putting excessive amounts of grease down the line, which can contribute to that buildup. One of the main things I'm looking at is that you don't have any standing water. So far this is looking good. Any standing water would indicate improper grade. That's the sewer access point. And so I saw this one right outside the front porch. That's another spot where you could access the line. The rest of this line is going to be under the house or under the front walkway. We've transitioned to ABS. Here's a good example of that buildup I was talking about. You might consider having this one jetted out. That would prevent it from hardening and getting rough where it could catch on debris. Sometimes if a house sits vacant for a couple weeks or a month, all that buildup can dry up, and then when you use the line again, it can cause an issue. And so if you really wanted to be proactive, you could clean it. If you were to clean it, I think hydrojetting would be the best option here. That's high pressure water. That would blast everything out. Another example of all that buildup. If you were to clean this line, I would just make sure they do it from in the basement or inside the house. You wouldn't want to clean this one from the clean out outside, or else you're going to miss where you have the most buildup. So it really only makes sense if you do it from inside the house. I'm going to end this recording now.